Hi, I'm Belina. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. And whatever, whichever way it is, I'm happy to have you, as always. And of course, if you've been watching, you know. If you're new, I'm glad you joined me for what I call Belina's 31 Days of Spectacular Scares. And welcome, everyone. And it's been kind of a hectic day. This is probably going to go up late. And I did do another video it's totally different from this. And I just expressed my feelings. I don't know how some people are going to feel about that, but I spoke my feelings. So there you go. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about, it's not a spooky story. Of course, everything I've done hasn't actually been a spooky story. I've done a whole lot of that, yes. But like my Reiki session and the psychic reading, that's dealing with the unknown, sort is the way I see it. But it's not scary. I was nervous about it, but it wasn't. It wasn't scary. But what I am going to talk about, it does originate from a very scary story. I want to talk about and some of you probably don't want to. That is, I think, been the main opinion. I want to talk about the new movies, the Exorcist Trilogy. And most people are saying they wished it had been left alone. And yet some are a little bit curious, a very few. And I include myself in that. Now, I will say this, I don't see how they can outdo the first one. I see no way. But yet a part of me is curious to see what it's going to be like. Of course, and yes, I have notes here and glasses. And the first installment, well, let me just read this to you. Okay, the first film of the trilogy has an official release date from Universal Pictures and Blumhouse Productions of October 13th, 2023. So now listen, that's 2 years away. So if you're watching this in the future and they change something, please don't blame me. I'm just going to talk about what I know now. What little I know, there's not a lot. If you know something that I don't mention, please tell me. I'm curious about it. But, and actually, a lot of people have been calling it a remake. I may need these later. A lot of people have been calling it a remake, but it's actually not. It's actually supposed to be sequels. And actually, now Ellen Bernstein is reprising her role. She played the mom, Chris McNeil, in the first one. The mom of Reagan, the possessed little girl. She's reprising her role. And the odd thing is, there hasn't been any talk about Linda reprising hers. I don't know if they haven't just didn't ask her, or she doesn't say she turned it down, because I found where she left a tweet, and in fact I'll let you see that. She said fans had been asking, and she appreciates that. And I'm gonna stop it here and insert that picture so you can see it just from Twitter. So I'm gonna let you take a look at that. Okay, now I don't know why they wouldn't ask want her back in. I don't understand that, if that was the case. And she doesn't say she was offered that and she turned it down. I don't know. But anyway, I think if they could have been paired up, she and Chris, that would have been good. And this is, let me see, it is directed by, what's his name? I just saw it. Should have left the glasses on. Oh, uh, David Gordon Green. Okay, he will be directing. I guess all three. And what we know, okay, Ellen Burstyn is reprising her role. Well, let's talk about some of the others. Okay, we've had the original, which was based off William Peter Blatty's best-selling book, and we got a couple years later in '73, we got the movie that really shook up people at the time. And then we got The Exorcist 2, which just no. I mean, I've heard very few people say they liked it, but no. I mean, to each his own, but no. But and then 3, I've seen it. Somebody posted it to YouTube one time, and it could have been edited. Some I don't know, but that isn't my complaint though. I know a lot of people love it and say they like it better than the original. But what I didn't like was it kind of took away from what we believed to happen to a certain character, and this person was my favorite character in the first movie. And but I guess on the bright side, maybe this actor needed the money for that. But as far as the movies, that to me kind of took away what the thing that the heart of, you know, in a way, it was sort of the heart of the first one. But, you know, don't be mad at me for that. I know a lot of people like it, but, you know, I keep saying people are different. People have different opinions and different likes. But, and like I said, on the bright side, you know, maybe they needed the money and that helped out. But movie wise, I didn't like that part of it. I really didn't. But let's see, we had that, and I don't know which came first. I've only seen like I think the last clip of one or the other, Dominion and the beginning, and I don't think they went over very well. I haven't watched them, the full length of them, but I don't think they were very well received. And we had the TV series, and which is now I believe it's Hulu. It's on. It's Netflix or Hulu. I'm pretty sure it's Hulu. So, you know, if you haven't seen that, the first season, I can't say so much for the second season because it kind of dives into other things. But the first season was really, really good. I mean, I was surprised at how good it was. And, but my only beef with it is now with the character again. It made a character sort of look bad. And if you watched it, you know what I mean. I'm not going to say for those who haven't. So maybe in these movies, these new ones, well, I've already said who's coming back, so you know who it is. Maybe that person, that character will get redeemed, you know, from, because I don't know why they made this person come off the way they did. That's my only complaint about the series. So, I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. And you know, and there's been no, of course, there's been no date set for the other two. So I guess we'll just have to wait. And I'm gonna go now. And just if you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Uh, Comment. Are you looking forward to it? Would you prefer they never touch the original? That they wouldn't be doing these new ones? Or are you like me? Are you curious? Or comment whatever you like. And if you would subscribe, that would mean a lot to me. And I'd appreciate it so much. And I appreciate you watching. I'm very thankful for all the views. You know, I don't get that many, but the views I get, I appreciate, and all the likes and the comments, I appreciate everything. So I'm going to go, and I will be back tomorrow with something spectacular. So I will talk to you then, and whatever it is for you, day or night, I hope you're having a great one. Bye.